Let's talk basics about slicing your own meat at home.
What exactly does it mean when somebody tells you to cut against the grain? This turkey breast is a good example because you can very clearly see the grains in this turkey. Do you see that? Those are the grains. So if these are your grains and somebody tells you to cut against the grains, that means instead of cutting like this with the grain, you're gonna cut like this against the grain.
In general, the grain is just signifying the muscle fibers. So cutting against the fibers like this keeps the meat together, makes it a little more tender, and some would even say easier to chew. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like to cut with the fibers, which is what we don't want to do. There are some recipes that tell you to cut with the grain. Right now we're just talking about sandwich meat. So you can see as I'm cutting with the grain, you can already see it starting to fall apart. Cutting this way doesn't do anything to disrupt the natural or man-made structure of the meat, so it just wants to keep falling apart. Is it that big of a deal? Of course not. But this is why it's important to learn to cut your meat correctly.
So when we cut against the grain, you get this tender piece of meat that doesn't fall apart and makes your sandwiches oh so delicious.
Follow me for more tips in the kitchen.